Okay, so picture this. You're cruising down the Autobahn.
In a brand new electric Mercedes.
Yeah, right. Fresh off the line, sunroof open.
Gotta have that sunroof.
You're feeling good.
You bet.
But then you flip on the radio and hear this heated debate.
About what? Immigration? Energy?
All of it, right.
Yeah.
It's the Bundestag. They're hashing out Germany's future.
Lively bunch, those politicians.
No kidding.
Yeah.
But then you pull off the Autobahn, stop at a market.
Munich, maybe?
Could be. And you notice, whoa, prices are steep.
Yeah.
So that's Germany right now. Kind of a mix, right? Exciting stuff happening, but some real challenges too.
Yeah, a real crossroads.
And that's what we're digging into today. We've got reports, analyses, commentaries.
The whole shebang.
And we're going deep, not just the headlines, but like, why does this matter to Germany, to the world, maybe even to you listening right now, you know?
You ready to dive in?
Let's do it. So first up, the economy. Germany, powerhouse, right? But even they're feeling the squeeze.
Inflation's a beast everywhere these days.
No kidding. And energy costs, forget about it.
Especially since, well, you know.
Yeah, this whole Russia situation's making things messy. Plus, supply chains are still wonky from the pandemic and all that.
It's a lot to handle.
But here's the thing. The German government, they're not just sitting around complaining. They're actually, like, taking action.
They're trying. Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
Like those tax breaks they're offering, especially for electric cars, trying to push people towards greener options.
Makes long term.
Totally. And they're pouring money into renewable energy.
Wind farms off the coast, huge solar projects.
The whole green revolution over there.
Well, they got to do something, right? Their reliance on Russia for energy, that's backfiring big time.
Yeah, that was a big vulnerability, huh? And it's not just the government, the German auto industry. They're going all in on electric, too.
Which is wild, right? I mean, this is the land of Audi, BMW, Mercedes.
Yeah, these guys practically invented the internal combustion engine.
And now they're scrapping it.
Talk about a 180. But seriously, think about the scale of that. Retooling factories, retraining workers, developing battery tech.
Oh, and the charging stations. Can't forget those.
It's a massive undertaking.
Some say it's too much, too fast. But you gotta admire the ambition.
For sure. And speaking of ambition, let's shift gears to politics.
Puzzle up.
Because things are getting interesting over there. Immigration, that's a hot topic.
Always is somewhere.
Especially with Germany facing this labor shortage.
Aging population, not enough young folks to fill the gaps.
Exactly. They need workers, especially in tech, healthcare, all the key areas.
But then there's the cultural side, right?
Yeah.
How do you integrate newcomers? What does it mean for German identity?
Yeah, tough questions. And of course, we can't ignore the elephant in the room. Ukraine.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Germany's been a strong supporter, sending aid, taking in refugees.
But it's costing them too. Those sanctions on Russia, they hurt.
Especially with energy. And it's not just a European problem, it's global.
Energy prices are spiking everywhere because of this.
Crazy. But hey, let's end this section on a positive note. Germany's digital game, it's strong.
They're going all out, fiber optic everywhere.
Fast internet for everyone, that's the goal.
Think about what that means. Education, businesses, everything gets a boost.
Yeah, it's like the foundation for a modern economy.
Absolutely. Okay, now for the real talk. Life in Germany, it ain't always easy.
Especially if you're trying to make it into those big, cool cities.
Berlin, Munich, you name it.
Rent's insane, even for decent places. One of the reports we read said you could easily spend 60% of your income just on rent.
Ouch.
Yeah, not sustainable. And the government's trying, with subsidies, building regulations, but it's a tough nut to crack. Supply and demand, simple as that. More people want to live in those cities than there are places to live.
It's the price you pay for that vibrant lifestyle, I guess.
Maybe. But it's not just housing. The pandemic, it exposed some weaknesses too.
Oh, yeah, especially with schools.
Yeah, suddenly everyone's online, and not every kid had a laptop or good internet.
Huge digital divide, just like we saw in a lot of places.
Exactly. And it highlighted how important that digital push is, not just for the economy, but for equal opportunities too.
Right, every kid deserves a fair shot.
So to sum it all up, Germany's in this crazy dynamic phase, economy's up and down, politics are intense, and everyday life has its challenges.
Sounds familiar.
Right. But there's this resilience there, this commitment to innovation. It's pretty inspiring.
Makes you wonder, though, if they can pull off this whole green energy thing, will other countries follow? Could they become a model for the rest of the world?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Well, folks, we've covered a lot of ground today. Hopefully you've learned a thing or two about what's going on in Germany. And hey, if you ever find yourself at a dinner party, you can drop some of this knowledge and sound super smart.
Cheers to that.
Until next time, stay curious.